It's absolutely piranha plant perfect. Just look at it, guys. Look at it. And now sprinkler pump number 3 has been completed, just in time to ponder on if it's going to start making things explode again. But maybe by assigning a very dedicated firefighter like you, which was one of our, it's firefighter Erica. I'm so glad to see you, firefighter Erica. I really do need to go ahead and perhaps set up a proper zone for you to stay in, but maybe we'll go ahead and at least start by, okay, so I need to get, okay, you could have a built-in sprinkler, which is nice, but maybe the whole not exploding thing should be one of our next goals now that we are working on none other than the Aranum greenhouse, which has just gotten some updates. Woo! Hello everyone and welcome back to 2 Point Museum, where we're just trying to at least tidy up a little of the chaos that has been going on here in our science museum and slowly but surely expanding greenhouse before we get ready to head out to another one of the major products that we have, or projects that we have to take on. Also, let's see. All right, Zara Fixpocket thanks us for their visit to the museum and recommends we turn everything purple. That was nice, but nothing in particular happened. Oh, we still have to deal with like the VIPs visiting and doing something cool with them, but we'll worry about that later because right now we kind of are in debt, but I'm sure that will turn around anytime now. And we also are working our way down to the chemical labs. We need to make a judgment clouder using the workshop, which doesn't sound dubious whatsoever. And our wonderful employees like Cave Carrot Botanist Carrot, who was standing in for the somewhat, thankfully not imperiled, but perhaps just a little bit prickled, Cactus Pear juicer scientist. All right, let's see. I should probably just sell this because it actually sells for 10,000. We're really making big bank on the cactus pear juice right now, and I'm pretty happy about that. And look at that! Beach Watcher Goose Bucket and our Strangerville biologist have fought back those high tides, and they have been able to get a pristine quality Pika lily pad just in time to possibly add on into our brand new and slowly but surely expanding greenhouse, which I totally have room for this. I absolutely have room. I don't know what you guys are talking about. There's plenty of room. Okay, maybe there's not room, but we can make room. That's what being in charge of this museum is all about, after all. Being able to be the one to say, no, our terrifying eyeball. The terrifying eyeball lily pads obviously go over here, guys. All right, let's actually move this over here so that we can collect more of those very important to snag donations. And then let's make sure that our Pika lily pads are facing the right direction. And then we'll have them kind of tucked up here because the bathrooms are on the other side. So I think that makes sense, that they would be a little bit close to that zone since they have to do with water. And then we'll move the donation bin over a little bit. And people really want to learn more about the science of everything. So let me move some of our education centerpieces. Maybe I can, wow, you can really cover a lot of science if you put these in the right spots. All right, let's try that spot and maybe this, ooh, 19 pieces? Holy moly. Does it just need to, oh my gosh, okay. And we'll put that one there. And then, oh, look at that. That looks like a cool little wall of like glass knowledge that you can see. And we might even be able to make a nice plant hide behind there. Let's see. And then with our Pika lily pads, we don't have any perks that we could give them just yet, but we do have some decorations I might be able to get up and around them. Right now, okay, never mind. We're out of money again. Well, all right, maybe harvesting up the pears is going to be apparently a very, very important quality. Oh, good, now we have money again. a apparently very important project that we need to tackle. And I think as we start working on more of our projects, yay, sandstone sculptor Evie, you're ready to be trained. Also, there's a thief in the museum. I really hope, okay, thank goodness. We do have some staff who can take care of that. Oh my gosh. All right, turning this around to get the money really going is going to be super important. One of the best ways we can do that is by going ahead and collecting even more fantastic donations from all of these lovely guests and also the tours. Having a very excitable and very enthusiastic tour guide is actually one of the best things that we could possibly do to have people donate more, as well as work on a potential marketing campaign, which we are going to be looking into in just a moment after we send Prickly Pear Juicer Helene back out to maybe prickle some more pears. And I think with $1,000 we can go ahead and we can send Sea Grape Expert Honey Moss out to the greasy fields again. Ye olde greasy fields. Oh my goodness. And I wonder if we have enough security guards just yet already employed that we could have, well, we only have 4 security guards and somebody's currently chasing a criminal. Well, ooh, a nimble-footed or, ooh, okay, robust. Oh man. All right, nimble is probably what we need for Haley. Haley, welcome. We're gonna actually have you be rare plant guardian. Oh my gosh, we have a full giant donation box. Oh my gosh. Okay, how about rare plant guard in Haley. We will go with that name. And we're actually going to pick you up and, okay, somebody collected that money. Let's have you collect this money. And Eagle Eye Ross was on their way here, but we kind of gently but firmly scooched them out of the way. Look at that! And although Sea Grape, like Honey Moss, Sea Grape Expert Honey Moss may have gotten some feet covered in some tar and currently is feeling kind of disgusted from their mucky feet. The good news is we do have the bandage box, and now that we have 2 staff rooms, because we put a small staff room over in this corner of the Aranim greenhouse, and I have a small, really adorable little botany gift shop, I love it, that we put over there too. And the fact that, you know, our Prickle Pear Juicer expert just came back kind of covered in pear prickles, it's a good thing. It's a very good thing. Where's, aha, there you are, my dear. It's a good thing we have 2 bandage boxes now. I think I need to upgrade this one because it's only level 1, but we will upgrade it pretty soon. And now, let's see. We had an excellent rating. All info stands had high knowledge and all tours had high knowledge. Yes! Okay, it sounds like we might be able to kind of turn things around a little bit. Ooh, and there's a new sponsorship offer. I think we're okay at the moment. I mean, I guess the bungled bin we could accept. Apparently it doesn't actually crush any litter, so we should have a backup bin. And also, it looks like people are really tired. So we should probably have like some places for people to maybe sit and rest in a few spots. And we'll see if maybe having, I wonder if having water available. And then let's see, the pulpation machine is drink energy. And then the morselman is food and entertainment. Maybe we'll try putting in one of the morsel min pieces over here and see if people are going to buy from that. And then we'll have the pulpation machine over here because it seems people are really actually starving. Oh my gosh. The fact that you set up a vending machine and everyone is just like descending upon it like a starving horde possibly indicates that we may have indeed needed to feed the guest. Imagine that. Imagine that. All right, let's see. And then, oh my gosh, Yeah, apparently that thing doesn't work as a litter spot. So I guess the problem is that the bungle bin doesn't work for cleaning up the litter. And that's why we would need to have this bin instead. However, every time someone tries to use it, we get $200. So maybe that is not a very bad sponsorship after all. Also, Desert Painter, darling Anon. Ah, you are ready for training. I hope you don't mind doing more customer service training because you're doing great with that. And being able to run the sad gift shop that I will admit is very sad looking right now is definitely helping us out. It looks like we're finally able to get, oh my gosh, people are very hungry and very thirsty. Huh. And they're also causing, okay, a big mess in here, but Clone Honey Mint is over here doing the good work, and we're starting to make the greenhouse kind of functional, which makes me happy. I think we could definitely put down more spa points, but I would also like to get more spa points actually, maybe not quite so dangerous, so that they don't explode on us, but we'll start working on a spa point. Let's check our, okay, dang it. One of the people who stole from us managed to go ahead and escape, which is always a little bit of a downer, not going to lie. And then we're just gonna have one of our prehistory interns hang in there, see grape expert Honey Moss. You go and do that training. And then we're gonna continue to harvest our pears from down here to train up our various employees and to also have those wonderfully, $10,000 is a nice amount to sell for anything really, but that just, you know, it's very helpful. And there we go. Okay, so now that all of that is done and we can go ahead and make a little bit more room to breathe in our bank account, one of the things that I really wanted to work on was trying out a marketing office, which I think if we're careful, we can sneak in right here. I need to move this donation bin just a pinch. And then we can try having a little marketing office and seeing if one of our employees would like to start learning more about what it takes to be really, really good at marketing. Okay, gotta move some things. Hey, you. Scooch. Thank you. Thank you. And then can I, oh, look at that. We can even get a couple more doors in there. And then can we put this door? Oh, fun. We can make the little door like right back there. But I thought it would be fun to have the marketing location look over the prickle pears, to imagine they're like running a little webcam or something, to be able to say like, oh, look at what's going on inside of the greenhouse today. Stop on by and see how things are going. And then we also have a drawing board that we can put in to gain more ideas too. And by winning the gold quality of that pop-up exhibit, we have the heat waxed floor lamp, which I think it just adds decoration, and perhaps it adds nothing to do with volcanoes. Heated wax lamp. And we also have the planning board, things to do in a particular order. Oh, imagine that. Maybe I need more of those. My poor beloved husband puts up with so many of my miscellaneous notebooks and planning things all over the place, but I'm doing my darn best. And then we have a bean bag. I wonder if people will actually, oh my gosh, will they use it? Because that would be really fun. All right, we'll have a little planning board over here. And then we'll put down this bean bag, if I can, over here, maybe? Okay, gotta scooch this over a little more. Because having one of these bean bags, this is one of the things we won from doing the marketing pop-up thing. All right, there's that. And then we'll put in a couple windows over here. And then I think we'll try training just like an expert marketer. Just one for now. And we'll just really work hard at training somebody up so that they can just keep leveling up, or excuse me, not to break the immersion, but so that they can just keep adding everything up into something amazing. And then we also, oh yeah, oh, that's right. We got the marketing monitor, track engagement and think about pie. Plus 2% marketing campaign effectiveness, which sounds awesome. And we'll put that over here, perhaps, or maybe over here because it goes on the wall. There we go. And I like that the little planning board's in here because this looks like somebody's personal office. And I just really liked the idea of someone having like a cute little personal office. There's more things I can get with Kudosh. The marketing calendar, something a lot like a plan. And then we also have the plushie box and the marketing shelves. Oh, that's so cool. Knickknacks want to sell themselves. Okay, that's, again, it feels like a fun personalized room that people have. And the marketing calendar we can put over here, maybe over here. Well, can that go? Okay, not quite there. All right, what about over here? That's really cute. And then the plushie box. Oh, there's science, aliens. Oh my gosh. And then this would block a bunch of items. All right, can't do the plushie box, but I will joyfully accept what we have managed to sneak in as decorations for everything. Because this is a lot more stuff than I thought I'd be able to kind of sneak into such a tiny room. It's kind of like packing somebody's dorm just full of stuff. There, and we even got one of the little waxed lamps. And we can put down a nice rug, and boom! Now the decoration rating. Haha! 100% well decorated! Excellent! Which one of our fantastic employees... Oh, and let me put the spa point down so that more people can like... I kind of like that the spa points are over here by the lily because that fits the theme. And which one of our wonderful employees is ready to have a pile of plushies and kind of be constantly on display, but also checking things out? We have got Oasis Hermit Evergreen, who ironically is our Oasis Hermit, but also can be trained in level 2 right now in marketing. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, and then Oasis Hermit, you are about to become our professional marketer. And there is one other employee who may be a marketer with you from time to time, maybe just to, you know, take the stress off, but we'll do that. And our pear is here. Good job, Prickly Pear Juicer. Gosh, I love running our expeditions, and you need to run them all of the time in order to keep everything moving the way you need. Oh no, Sea Grape Expert, Honey Moss! You're gonna be tracking tar everywhere, and also you're probably a little uncomfortable. We've already gained all our knowledge about this guy. We could probably use a tiny bit more money, especially for some cool expeditions. So let's see. Now that we've done that, we need to complete an expedition to the chemical labs. That's right, just a casual expedition. Here's the security labs. Here are the chemical labs, where Bungle Tuck struck scientific gold of some kind when building their facility. Sophie Nova was so excited they dedicated an entire laboratory to experimenting with the new materials they found. Chemical injuries, subterranean tremors, and sludge from pear poisoning, which can increase your toilet discomfort, are all risks we could run down there. But I think serious scientist Raya would be willing to take on that risk, along with Secret Keeper Pandora's box. Between the two of their piles of experience, they don't have to worry about the earthquakes or blowing things up. And we actually have this illness elixir that we have not yet used. Boom. That takes away the chance of disaster. Let's do it! That's totally going to be so much fun to be able to see what happens if we do a little bit more knowledge exploring. And then while we are curing one of our botanists, we will, oh, and Prickly Pear Juicer Helene, I think that you're currently wounded by prickle pears. So I'm gonna go and find where you're at. Oh my gosh, Strangerville botanist, no, no, no. Turns out you need survival skills to go here. Let's not do that. Wonderful! Now, where do I have an injured employee somewhere? Because that is kind of important. I wonder, happiness, experts, restoration. Maybe we'll do, let's increase pay satisfaction, oh my gosh. I'm tripping over my words because there's just so much going on. We're gonna sell the Prickle Pear and the Star Fossil for now, because I think that might help us with expanding this greenhouse so that we can start thinking a little more about none other than my dream of having a aquarium over here. Oh my gosh, we can expand that. We'll have to save up a little bit more money, but the ginormous aquarium that I have been dreaming of just might be possible. And then finally we can have those tropical fish swimming around, and if you add it up over time, let's see, we need at least 4x3 for the aquarium. And then I can do the door for our staff to swim through. And then we need a water filter that I think we'll just kind of store on this side for sure. And this is going to be a tropical aquarium. I wonder if the water will already be warm enough here. That's a bit of an odd question, but let's see. How much would that be? 9, 11. Oh my gosh, I wonder if that's big enough. I don't know if it's big enough. There. Oh my gosh, it's huge. Look at that aquarium! I'm so excited! Also, the expedition to the chemical labs is still going. Oh dear, but we have actually stepped on some of those prickle pears with our cave carrot botanist. And there we go. And then where is my wounded staff member? Did they just jump out? Or I feel like they jump out as soon as the expedition team returns. Is that you? Oh, look at that. Our cave carrot botanist is already like healing up. That's dedication right there. That is intense dedication. Meanwhile, yes, I am just tossing people down to harvest pears, but it's working. It's working, guys. And I think, did our training finally finish? It did! Oasis Hermit Evergreen is now going to get a big bonus, and we're going to just have to close our eyes and hope that the issues that we just got with a thief will be taken care of. And serious scientist Raya has returned from having gone out and tended to. We're gonna repeat a basic campaign for botany. In our marketing office, the buzz has gone up on our botany. Excellent. And now, just as we run out of money, we have our first collection of curious crate goods from the chemical depths. Which really, I feel like maybe I should offer both of them like a good shower after that, because I'd be a little worried about having gone down to the chemical lab. But it's the judgment clouder. Oh! Influence guest mood with a cloud of totally safe, organic-like chemicals. Boost their buzz, enhance their knowledge, or improve their perception of their environment. The power is, for some reason, in your hands. That's not concerning whatsoever. Oh, not concerning at all. And we just got a bunch of money because I forgot we had an olive statue tucked over there by the prickly pears. Hopefully someone didn't try to bite the statue of the olive when, you know, we've got all these pears that they've been nibbling on. Huh. And now we also have the Mudbury Festival sign. That has paid us well in the past. I'm just gonna go ahead and... I think it's just like that it's so big that it causes issues. We'll just put it over there for a minute. Okay then. Stuff is happening. We're expanding. We're collecting prickled pears. It's working. And we have the aquarium. Done. Done. and another pristine prickle pear, which means I'm going to be adding it to the collection of pristine pears, and also Aaron's pear is still over here. All right, so I guess we're going to be making a judgment clouder to cloud the judgment of, after we get more whirlycogs, of some of our guests for reasons that people don't need to worry about whatsoever. We definitely need to, like, continue to just pick a direction and go for it, Siri, with some of these things. But again, at least everything is working to some degree. And now we are going to send out more of our janitors, like Clone Honeymint and Cactus Juicer Tasting the Rain Glow, to go gather up some of the whirligigs from underground, because sending our staff out to collect whirligigs and chemicals from the mysterious underground laboratory is not concerning whatsoever, right? Right. Yeah, let's just not worry about it. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. And I'll see you guys next time. Stay very curious, everyone, but maybe not so curious that you start eating a sickly prickle pear cactus. Just saying. Try our juice instead. Made of organic-like substances, after all.